Hi, everybody. It's Trisha the Knitting Lady. I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but this is the corner to corner blanket I was making as part of the make along with Judy Witch Piece Craft. She did that all year long with the music. So I just put edging on it and I have it on top of my bed. But I'm going to take a little walk. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, I know I'm going to be all over the place. This is part of the make along she's having this year for hashtag Yarn Vacation AU. And it sponsored two different places, one in England, one in Ireland. So I'm making a pocket shawl. So what I'm going to do, she's only doing it until 6 months, half the year. So I figured I'll do all of February, then sew it up to make it to finish up the pocket shawl and start again in March. So okay, let me take my walk. Well, I'm across the street walking, and we had a few days. It was really cold here. It's starting to get a little warmer, and I see they planted all these beautiful flowers, so that's good. I know it's the end of January, but Florida is a little different, thank goodness. Well, I haven't been over here across the street in a while. I know it's early, the birds haven't started to collect. You know, it's lighter, longer, a month or so ago it was getting dark around this time. It's after 5 o'clock. So we have a few white birds there. It's very quiet and still. It's hard to see, but they're in the distance. I just saw a whole flock of them flying in. Hi, it's me. I know you haven't seen me in a while. I wanted to show you this I'm working on too. I'm taking all my leftover yarn and making a blanket. Just double crochet. I forget how many stitches I have, the width. It will cover the width of the bed. And then I'll just use my leftover yarn. I have so much yarn, like most of us do. So it's been some months, I'll tell you. I wasn't feeling good for the longest time. My son came down for my birthday. I turned 70 on January 8th. He came down that weekend, and I didn't even show the little trips we took. We went to an aquarium, we went walking on the beach, etc., etc. And I didn't show any of that because on Monday, January 9th, I had surgery. It's micrographic. I should look up the thing. Anyway, I had a skin cancer. And it was, I have a little bit of a scar left over here. You can't see it for the glasses. But I looked like a Frankenstein monster for a while because what happened is I'm not going to get too graphic. Anyway, I had stitches all around here. My one eye here was black and blue. It's good now, but I wasn't going to tape a video with me looking like that. In fact, with work, people can see me. So I went for a couple of days without them being able to see me on camera, and I said to my manager, trust me, they don't want to see me. But then it got better, and my glasses hid a lot of it, and I could put a little makeup and cover the black and blue over here, so I wasn't that bad. But now it's, except for a little bit of red over here, it's okay. But right after that, I must have caught something because I was running a fever. And I had to be put on antibiotic. First I had to put on one antibiotic for the skin surgery, then I had to be put on another one. And the second one was a little too strong, to be honest with you. I don't know how I got through work, I'll be honest with you. All I did was work and sleep. Plus the surgery, since I guess it was so close to the eye and everything, I had a headache for a couple weeks. Now, I'm finally getting over, I think it was a bit of a cold, to be honest with you, because I'm still a little congested, but not too bad. I was finally able to, I usually try to walk a couple miles every day, but number one, it was cold. And number two, I just didn't have the energy. I would do like maybe a mile and then come back. But I was able to do a couple miles before, so that's good. I did feel out of shape, I do. But the thing is, with me being a bit congested, I can't have any milk products. I'm super sensitive to that to begin with. And it's funny because what do I get the craving for? Pizza. And I can't have pizza because of the cheese. I mean, I'm surviving. I mean, I'm all right. But it's funny, the doctor was trying to find something wrong with me besides just the infection. So yesterday, today's Tuesday, yesterday when he sent me for x-rays. Now the chest x-ray I could understand, but I didn't realize he had two other x-rays in there. Stomach and a pelvis. I don't know why. I'll be honest with you. I got to the the place, and the technician said to me, "Do you know why the doctor ordered this?" I said, "Yeah, the chest x-ray, I know. The other two, I don't know." So she said to me, "Well, do you want to go along with it?" And I said, "Well, I'm here, might as well." And I thought to myself, what if they found something and then I'd be sore? You know, you never know. If they find something, at least they catch it early. Well, I should have took a bed out because they found nothing, which I had a feeling. So when I go back to the doctor, I'm going to ask him, what were you looking for? Because I could have told you, you know. I know he was saying one thing he was concerned about, which is something I've lived with my whole life. And he says, well, doesn't that bother you? I could put you on medication. I said, no, because I have a real problem with medication. I'm one of these people, I'm very super sensitive to medication. It took them a month to regulate me with the high blood pressure medication. And I've been on the same thing for years. You know, after a while, you're like, is it still working? You know, it's the same medicine for years, but I guess it is. But I'm not one to just take medication. I have a real problem. The antibiotic he gave me was too strong. Like I said, the first one, the skin doctor gave me, a dermatologist, was fine. It was too many milligrams or whatever. I'm terrible with all this. But when I saw how many milligrams, I'm like, I think that's a little high. But I took it. It's over with now. I feel a lot better. But it's been some months. I'll tell you, I'm glad this is the last day of January because February's got to be better. Now, the end of February, I go for the second part of the surgery, which is over here. And I'm even wondering, is it even necessary? Because it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with the skin over there. But it won't, at least it won't be around here. Hopefully I won't have any black eyes. Who knows? I might get there and they might say, oh, you don't really need this surgery. I tell you, it's not fun getting older. But I think doctors look for stuff. I really do. So that's been my month. So that's why you haven't seen me. I wasn't going to put myself on camera and scare anybody or get people to feel sorry for me. Don't call attention to myself. I just don't like that, you know. I'm not one of these people that have to be center of attention or anything. I'm really relatively a quiet person. So I just wasn't going to make a video. And you'd look at it and go, what the heck happened to you? Of course, you might be thinking that anyway now. But, oh, I have to tell you something. Do you know seagulls come from the sea? And how do you know that? Because if they came from the bay, they'd be bagels. Makes sense, huh? So I hope everybody's doing okay, and I still haven't made my mind up about this channel. I'm trying to go in a different direction, but work is all over the place this year. Even though I'm not actually doing returns, I don't want to work all those hours, but I can't set certain hours. They have hours all over the place, which it's got me a little annoyed, but I think it's got everybody a little annoyed. And of course, every year they try new things, which a lot of it is like, you just sit back and go, well, that's not going to work. But, you know, they don't listen to you. They don't listen to the people who actually do the work. You know that. Anybody who has a job could tell you that. I mean, it's not every company, but I bet a lot of you out there are saying, yeah, they don't listen to the people who do the work. Somebody with some high degree or whatever, they make up, you know, the rules. It's like, oh, we're going to do this now. I don't know. I just don't know. So I hope everybody's doing okay, and I'll talk to you whenever. Okay, bye now.